All right, guys. That's what I look like. All the chins and all. Hope I didn't scare any of you. We'll see if anyone chimes in. This is me down to bare skin. So all that hair gone. Gone. Took it all. Let's see who wants to chime in. Let me put the link up there. Gone. That's right, Pete. This is the real me. I probably scare a few people, but that's okay. Here's the link. Nikki, what's going on, brother? Sorry we missed you at the last one, but I had to get all this done. It's warm out, so now I don't have to worry about getting soup caught in my beard, and now I look like my idol and brother, Craig Timmons. So, anywho, this is me. Most of it was skin, but there was beard on there too. Anyway, I don't know if any caught Maddie's stream. I was out doing this, so I didn't catch it. Hopefully it was a good stream. We had a decent chat this morning. It wasn't bad. You know? I know, you're probably saying, who is that guy? It is me. Cleaned up. Now I'll look like the badge on my photo of my badge at work. But you working on anything, Nick? Anything going on? Anyone who's out there, feel free to chime in. The StreamYard link is out there. Welcome anybody aboard. There's actually bowling on in about 15, 20 minutes. I like watching bowling, so I'll probably go off and watch that. It's probably the only sports on right now because nothing else is on. But I enjoy bowling. It's the anyman sport. Finished up Junkyard's 394. Okay. I got to go check it out. Yeah, it looked like he was on for a couple of hours. Looked like, I got my hair cut, and then my mom called me up, said she had corned beef and cabbage, so I had to run over there and get corned beef and cabbage. Never turn that down. Honda tiller and mower tomorrow. Well, that's okay. Hondas are always decent. In fact, Friday is my day off this week, and I have a Honda mower and a leaf blower scheduled to show up. So that'll be Friday's work. I finished up a trimmer yesterday. I was telling everybody I tested out. I'll put a little video up. I tested out the primer system and the fuel system by sticking a tube and a filter in a can of fuel, premix fuel, and it worked good. So worked out good. Just build. You're lucky. Just build for yourself. I mean, like I said, I could do the best builds for myself, but I enjoy doing it. Like I said, coffee money. That's what it is for me. Just coffee money. So, and it helped out when the kids were going to college. So, any extra money is good. Hey, Stanley, how you doing? Echo CS59D. Oh, that's a good saw. Decent saw. Yeah, I like Echoes. Echoes seem to start on the first pull. Every Echo I've ever owned starts on the first pull. Steel's usually the third pull. But Echoes, for some reason, first pull. Husky, usually second pull. So, but for whatever reason, Echo, I don't know what it is, but usually the first pull, all of my Echoes start up. I've got one of those Echo, was it PAS 266, the power head? I have one of those with some attachments. I love it. A friend of mine's an Echo dealer, so I usually buy some stuff from him. So Echo's a good product. They always have. They've been around forever. I mean, Echo, when it was Koritz, they did all the John Deere stuff. Echo private labeled all the stuff for John Deere. So they did a lot of stuff. Echo's been around forever. But what else? It was funny. Those of you familiar with my channel and the people that frequent my channel, Jason Pate and his wife, Chris, we always goof on Jason because of his little spot back there and everything else. I actually took a video of myself with my barber, Domenic, and I'll see if I can post that today. And when he was getting ready to sweep up all the hair, we were going to save it and send it off to Jason Pate so he could glue it on his head. So, Mac 35, you brave man. Now, I like Macs. I love the old Macs especially. I had a Mac Pro Max 610. Oh, heavy as all get out, but good saw. Good saw. Actually, I went down, Nick. I don't know why. I've gone down 3 or 4 in the last 3 or 4 days. I don't know why. I mean, I'm getting all kinds of comments from people saying they love the stream and this and that, but it went down, went down. I'm down to like 227. I was up in the 230s. So who knows? I don't get it, but whatever. I got to put more content. Like I said, my daughter's got the GoPro I'm going to work with, and hopefully we get some more I need content. The live streams are okay, but I don't know what they do for anybody. Mick is saying keep the streams going, stuff like that, but who knows? Like I said, people like the streams, people chime in, people comment. It's fun. We have a good time. But it seems like mostly people chime in not to talk about small engines, but lately to talk about everything else, especially coronavirus lately. I know Chris and Matt and everyone were talking about that this morning. That was a big topic. But we'll see. I mean, StreamYard, I like it. It's free. You get 20 hours a month. So, for free, I can't complain. I mean, I go on usually for an hour or two each time. So, I can afford it. It's free. Hey, Scotty. I can definitely afford it. So, but what else is anybody working on? Hutzel order. You put off a Hutzel order due to Corona, huh? Well, you never know, right? Now they're saying it lasts on cardboard like 24 hours, I heard, the virus. This morning they were saying it lasts the longest on steel and plastics. It lasts 24 hours on cardboard, and it lasts 4 hours, the virus does, on copper. So I don't know. And a friend of mine was telling me they're washing down walls and stuff like that. You got to let the bleach sit for 3 minutes, then wipe it down. If you just take it and wipe it off, it doesn't do anything. Bleach has to sit on a surface for 3 minutes before it really attacks. So I don't know. I never knew that. So someone told me that this morning. What else is everybody working on? You working on anything, Scotty? Is anybody else working on anything? I talked to the guy who owned the 2 Poulon saws. His brother actually owns them, but I told him what I needed to do to get it going and convert it, and he said, don't even bother. So it looks like I got a couple of Poulon saws now that I can make good and make some videos and make some money. So I'm sure my buddy Kevin Boland will chime in and say, don't do it. He's so against the Poulons. But hey, if I can make them run and it doesn't really cost me anything, no big deal. What did it cost me? Some fuel line? No big deal. Mostly Poulons. That's all the fuel line and maybe sealing the seals and putting in new seals. 99% of the time, the Poulons go bad because of the seals. So most people run them until the seals go bad. They run them lean, they blow them up. So the seals aren't that expensive. So I tell you, it's funny. We have toilet paper in the supermarkets around here. It's not that bad, not yet, at least. I saw Terrell had something on. I got to go check it out. Yep, he usually puts his out Sunday mornings too. So, but if anyone didn't check out, I think you posted it, Pete, Mick's video where he has Terrell and all those guys, Bruce Pender and everybody talking about grass boxes. That was hilarious. I mean, thumbs up to Mick for putting that out. I loved it. That was totally hilarious. Love that video. But I don't know who's going to be here today. If anyone says so, it's 1 o'clock, 1:20 our time. So it's around 5:30 over there in England. And Nikki over there, it's probably the same, right? 5:30. So you guys are just about getting ready for supper or dinner, where we just got finished with lunch. But yeah, it was a good video. But yeah, I was going to say it must have taken some planning because I think he said he did it around December time, something like that. But just to edit it took a lot of work. Like I said, I only have this Chromebook here, so I really can't do much editing. There's not too much. 4 hours, Nick. Yep, it's 1:20 here. I can't do much editing on the Chromebook because everything in a Chromebook is on the cloud. There is no hard drive or anything, so you can't download programs. You can do different things, but everything's on the cloud, so it's stored upstairs. So, clean channel, Stanley, but I get your point. What they were saying was the rumor was 90% of the toilet paper supposedly came from China. So people thought they were going to be without it. So they started hoarding it. So needless to say, with all the paper mills here in the US, there's no storage of paper or China or toilet paper or anything. There's tons of paper here. Hey, J&J, good morning. But I don't know. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, Nikki, he said he sent out a script to everybody, and then he said if you want to do whatever you want to do on the script, do it. So he's hopefully going to do another one with some of us smaller guys like me and some of the other guys that do small engines around. That'd be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good time. But just to have stars like Bruce Pender and Terrell and Zippo and all those guys in there. I mean, just and a guy from England doing it too. That was pretty cool. Nice to see that his channel's getting recognized and all kinds of subscribers and followers. So that's fun. It really looked like it was some fun. It's just funny because I saw Terrell's video and I probably would have been the same way. Like, a grass box? What's a grass box? And I noticed over there in England and Europe, maybe because of the moisture, you guys don't have a lot of the grass bags. You actually have the plastic 2-piece boxes to keep the grass in on the mowers. I guess because the other ones would get, they get moldy and funky after a while. So maybe that's why you guys have those grass boxes instead of having the cloth bags. So, yeah, Zippo was out of action. Yeah, he had the shoulder, I think it was, with Zippo. Yep. Junior hurt his arm, huh? Oh, I didn't even see that. Yep. I tell you, though, those guys, their production team must be phenomenal with Terrell because they do some pretty wild stuff over there. I want to get down to Louisville maybe next year to see it because I used to go to the expo down there for power equipment. I've gone a few times with a friend of mine who's a dealer, and I haven't been, but I'd love to meet the guy. It'd be kind of fun, But where is everybody? J&J, you working on anything? I see you're a mud mower guy like what's his name? Mike Lucky 7 and all those guys. But yeah, we had a good chat this morning. I came on a little bit later, but it was pretty good. We had most of the people talking about coronavirus and all that stuff because that's the hottest topic right now. But they're shutting everything down, and hey, hopefully we quarantine everybody, and in a few weeks, things are back to normal. See what happens. But I know the stock market took a wicked hit, and then when they made it a national emergency, it went back up again. So that's good. But ring you with electronic. Yeah, right. Electronic question. I tell you, I love electricity. Like I said, my father was a lineman. He worked with 10,000 volts every day. So he taught me about electricity, not to be afraid of it. He always taught me work live. He said, Kenny, he would tell me, as long as you don't ground yourself, you're good. You could touch a live wire all day. As long as you're not touching the neutral or ground, you won't get zapped. And he's right. But a lot of people don't want to take that chance because once they get that first zap, it's like getting zapped by your coil in your car. I don't know if you guys ever did that when you were younger. When I was younger, I remember one time my buddy had a leaking distributor cap, had cracks in it. So we used to take a spray bottle of water and you'd spray it and you'd see little blue sparks all over the place because the cap was leaking. But if you put your hand anywhere next to it, you got a zap. And, a coil from a car, that's some pretty serious juice. And, it wouldn't kill you, but it would hurt like heck, So, but anyway, I know Mick, when we started talking about stuff that he didn't know about, he's like snoring over there. That was funny. 10 by 14 shed. There you go. Like I said, my town here, I want to put a shed up, but the zoning laws are crazy. They want you to have certain distance and frontages and things like that to put things up. So I don't know. I have a 10 by 20 garage that's actually built into the foundation of my house. But right now it's full of small engine equipment and tractors and things like that. So it's pretty full at the moment. Enough to where you can get something in or work in the rain if you have to. But I still have my basement. If you guys seen some of my streams, I have a little machine shop in there with a miller and a lathe and grinder and things like that. So, I do a lot of it in the basement if I can. But I like working outside. I actually work in the driveway, work on the equipment. And the only thing that sucks is on a windy day, you got to use magnetic parts trays because those screws and things will get out of your way. That wind, oh my gosh. I also have a nice long magnetic roller that I use. I bought when we redid our roof. And I tell you, I love that thing. You roll it, bought a Harbor Freight. You roll it along the driveway. You don't even know what you're going to pick up. Screws and washers and cotter pins and all that. I recommend getting one of those magnetic rollers. They're really nice. And even in your yard, go around your foundation, you'll find roofing nails and all kinds of stuff from years ago that you never knew were there. So it's amazing what you find with a magnet, All right. Anybody else got anything? Seems like I'm the only one doing the talking, which I don't mind. But nobody else wants to chime into the stream. There's the link. Feel free. Anyone could chime in and talk. Be a star. Get on the channel. But I started up that Ryobi blower again after, Mick always says, when you fix something, especially a two-stroke, don't deliver it that day. Wait 24 hours because chances are it ain't going to start again, or it'll be hard starting, and you don't want to be embarrassed by a customer calling you up saying, I can't start it. So I did start it today, so we'll see. I'll do it again one more time tomorrow. If it starts good and runs good, then I'll tell the customer to come get it. So 2 mixing drills. Mixing for, I mean, paint mixing? What kind of mixing? What do you mean when you say mixing drill? Is that for paint mixing, or what is that? Gas powered, Dick, or just electric? Mortar. Oh, okay. Big ones. Yep. Pete, what do we got? I tell you though, yeah, but Pete, remember, MGB, any of that stuff, Lucas Electrics. That's why they say if you buy a British car with Lucas Electrics, bring your mechanic with you or electrician, because everything's going to fail electrically on it. My buddy had an MG or Triumph. It had all these toggle switches on the dashboard. One of the toggle switches was for the headlights. He's driving home, 10, 11 o'clock at night, poof, no lights, always stupid stuff. But yeah, anything with Lucas Electrics, oh my God, terrible. The old Lucas Electrics are terrible. I guess the quality control guys went on strike or something. But every Lucas I ever had, any type of Lucas anything with switches and stuff, they just never lasted. Let's see. Yep. And it was funny because I knew a guy from Great Britain, and he restored MGs. In fact, the name of his company was Abingdon Tool, because Abingdon is where MG was headquartered, and he named his company Abingdon Tool. And he taught me about MGBs, MGCs, MGDs, things like that. And he just said to me, "Hey, Tampa boys," he said, "stay away from Lucas Electrics. If you're restoring an MG, either make a harness or get an aftermarket harness, because the MG or the Lucas stuff is garbage." I was watching your video, Tampa boys, doing donuts. Pretty cool. But like I said, if anyone wants to join the chat, you can feel free. I'm not going to stay on too long. But I figured I'd just show everyone the new look without the beard. People can see my ugly mug for what it is. And comment, don't comment. But one guy texted me, "Don't shave it off." And my wife didn't want me to shave it off. But you know what? It's hot out. It's 60s. The beard's okay. But I like soup. I'm a soup guy, and soup gets all in the beard, It's all right, though. Now I could have my soup. What else is going on, guys? Anything? Chime in. I know. It's funny. A lot of people only know me with the beard because I've had the beard since like September, October of last year. And I started doing a lot of the live streams at that time. And so some people don't know me without it. So if you look at some of my early videos from a year or so ago, I didn't have it. But usually when the cooler weather hits fall, I'll put it on. And then once spring hits, I take it off. It's nice because I work outside. I do a lot of work outside on the engines I work on and equipment. And having the beard cuts down on the wind and the cold, But now that it's nice out, yeah, that's all. BMC owned Lucas and SU. Oh, no kidding. You're talking Bavaria, the BMW people, BMC? Or British Motor Cars. That's right. Like British Leyland, British Motor Cars. Yeah. SU though is good. SU, good carbs. I don't mind SU carbs. SU and in the States we had SU Rivera, yeah, for some of the Harleys and things. SU's, yeah, always a good carb. All right, Tampa, thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you later. Like I said, I'm not going to be on that much longer, but just wanted to show everyone the new face. It's always been there, just been hidden. But all right, if nobody has anything else, bowling is on, and I like my bowling, so I'm going to take off. Everybody have a great day. We'll see if someone's on tonight. I'll chime in. We'll see what happens. But everyone have a good day, good night, whatever you're doing. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by. Talk to you later.